If you're like me, you're into kayak rigging for fishing. And I've come up with what I think is one of my best kayak hacks yet. You won't know how you lived without doing this before. Stay tuned. One of the undeniable facts about fishing is no matter where you place your rod in your kayak, your line is going to get tangled. And this becomes most apparent when you're about to change lures or re-rig or things like that. So instead of putting your rod down, letting the line get tangled around your pedals, the rod holders that I don't have on right now, isn't there a better way? Then yes, and this is why this is one of the greatest hacks I've ever come up with. And you may see it right here. What you do is you get your lure right about down to the reel, and then you're going to put your rod into this holder, and now your lure sits right in front of you where you can work on it or rebait or whatever you need to do. Then when you're done, you take it out and you get back to fishing. Now how cool and simple is that? The only thing to watch out for, of course, is when you bring it in, that you make sure that the hook is low enough to your reel to where it's not going to come near your eyes. Because you don't want your mom telling you, you'll put your eye out with that. So, how long did it take to make this thing? Maybe a minute? Let me show you what it is. You only need 4 pieces of PVC to do this. This is 1.25 inches. That's long enough for my rod butt to fit in there. So I've got the T, I've got an extender to make sure that this gets out above over the edge of my kayak, and then I've got an end cap. And in the end cap, I've got a T-bolt, and if you don't have any of those, these are the same as toilet bolts. And I didn't even need to put epoxy or anything in here. I just cranked down on the T-bolt with a deep well screw, tighten it down, and this can pop right on, and then bang it and you're seated. You don't even need to glue it. The only thing to cut is this extension piece that holds the distance between the elbow and the T-fitting. So how cool is that? What a cool hack! I'll use this. Now you want to have this on the side opposite your anchor trolley because you don't want your anchor or your line getting tied up in this. And given that you're only going to use this when you're changing oars, it's not really going to get in the way of anything. And if you needed to, if it gets in the way of paddling, you can always rotate it forward or backward to get it out of the way and then just put it perpendicular when you need it. My life is going to be so much easier in the upcoming season now that I thought of this. What do you guys think? Do you think this is the coolest thing ever for rigging for kayak fishing? I sure do. Throw your comments down below. Thanks.